Hello, my friends, and welcome to another episode of The Dave Show. Before we get started, I'd like to thank today's sponsor, at Bethlyn Green 12. We do appreciate the contribution. It helps keep the content flowing, so thank you very much. I also want to thank everybody that stopped by the Idle Hands store in the past few days or just whenever. And thank you for picking up some merch. I hope you enjoy it. And just want to say that, we are going to have a pretty good sale coming on the next another few days or so. I'll keep you informed, but yeah, take a look at some of the designs we have. They're pretty good, and I'm trying to always add more. But anyways, thank you very much. I do greatly appreciate it. All right, so today we're going to have some more immigration stuff, which is kind of getting out of hand. I don't know. It's like I feel like maybe President Trump needs to send in the military, because especially out there in California, Newsom is just not doing his job. The mayor is not doing her job, and the police, they're sent out to respond to these mobs, almost these gatherings, but yet they don't really do anything. So it's kind of like a weak show of force, in my opinion. Also, we've got a clip starting out with President Trump, and it really shows the significant shift in our country. It's a clip of the Florida Panthers. They are the NHL champions. I don't really follow hockey, so but they are at the White House, and they actually present President Trump with a gift, and it just shows what a swing there's been. Because I remember in his first term, I believe there was an NBA team, and they didn't go to the White House, which I think was in poor taste. I don't remember what team it was. If you know, please let me know in the comments. But yeah, and then also the big news, I think Doge is just kicking up just a storm. They're flipping over the rocks, and the roaches are scurrying all over the place. Elon Musk is fulfilling his commitment to President Trump to start hacking and slashing the waste of the government. And it'll be interesting to see who is screaming the most about these entitlements, I guess, going away. So keep that in mind, because those are the people that are benefiting financially from these organizations, and they're the ones getting the kickbacks. And the USAID seems to be the first institution on the chopping block, and those screaming, "Oh, we're in a constitutional crisis! Oh my gosh, he's a dictator! Trump's a dictator!" Well, that institution was formed by Kennedy through an executive order, which means Trump can simply do an executive order to wipe it out completely, and he has full capability of doing that. Anyways, enough talk. Let's get to it. 10,000 subscribers. Let's do it.
We've got a few gifts for you. Bark, you want to now?
Like a gold.
This is really heavy. This is
Gold-plated hockey stick. That's so awesome. Yes. Yes. Trump 47. For life.
Do you feel that Elon Musk is delivering on his promises to you? Do you feel he's doing a good job right now with
I do. I think Elon's doing a good job. He's a big cost cutter. Sometimes we won't agree with it, and we'll not go where he wants to go. But
of course.
I think he's doing a great job. He's a smart guy, very smart, and he's very much into cutting the budget of our federal government.
Mr. President, it is really, really a sad day in America. We are witnessing a constitutional crisis. We talked about Trump wanting to be a dictator on day one, and here we are. This is what the beginning of dictatorship looks like. When you gut the Constitution
No, he's
and
not.
you install yourself as the sole power. That is how dictators are made. I am exceptionally upset about U.S. aid. I lived in a refugee camp for 4 years as a child surviving civil war. It is the essential programs that U.S. aid provided that kept my family and I fed and safe.
Okay, yeah, that is very true. And there are a lot of good things that the USAID does, that department does, but it is so out of control, and it has been for decades. They do some good things. Those things should go back to the State Department. Yeah, we can continue to help other countries, but it needs to benefit our interests, right? And there's so many programs that they are funding. Like one of them was like a trans comic book in like Albania or something. It's like some crazy thing. But they were doing little projects like that and some big projects like all over the place that just don't align with our, with our values, with the interest of the country. So I think it just needs to go. And the things that are pertinent that they do, keep doing it, but do it through the state. So there's some regulatory, oversight on where the money's going and what money is going out. And that's the way it should be. And now for this, as we see, this is awesome. Mayor Adams is like stepping up his game, putting in the NYPD into the subways like they should have been from the beginning. They actually probably need more, but this is a great start. Finally. They look safer. I don't know. They actually have cops on duty. The shenanigans will stop. It's beautiful.
Aquí al lado de mi casa, señores. Con migración. Ay, Diosito. Ay, Diosito.
And this is good to see too. We need to see a lot more of this. They've got a challenge ahead of them in Chicago.
But if you're not happy in the U.S., if you're complaining all the time, very simply, you can leave. You can leave right now. Come back if you want. Don't come back. It's okay too. But if you're not happy, you can leave.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
See ya. That is a beautiful sight.
They gave the order, and these protesters and people just went to another street corner and just took it over. And don't
This
see
is
any
ridiculous.
police in sight at all. How is this even legal? Where's the police? Where's the National Guard? This is the second day in a row.
This is just absolutely disgusting to see this kind of
There it
behavior.
goes again.
And Newsom's just
No
letting them
police.
do it.
Where are the police?
Balls on these people, man. I tell you. How disgusting. Honestly, I think it's time maybe, I don't know if these protests are like gaining in numbers, but I don't know. Should the National Guard maybe be called out? Should Trump start taking proactive steps to try to to stop this kind of behavior? Because I guarantee you there's like a ton of illegals in these groups. Like a vast majority of them are probably illegals. So, Holman, there's ground zero right there. I mean, this is such disgusting behavior. And they want to be citizens. And yet they're waving the Mexican flag. Which is it? Do you love Mexico or do you love the United States? I mean, this is gonna get worse before it gets better. This is so ridiculous. Exactly. I thought this was... I saw this, I thought it was really hysterical. The Cannibal Tribe of New Guinea confirms they're willing to take 5 refugees per week. Oh, 5 refugees. That's so funny, you know, because they're, you know, eating them. That's funny stuff. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, well, anyways.
No, touch my phone. There go. Don't touch me.
Someone just run her over. Let's go.
I'm sorry, what?
No, hey.
No,
hey.
say to run her over.
Hey.
Run me over.
So I don't know who this lady is. She looks familiar, but I don't know her name. I couldn't find it. But anyways, if somebody knows who this is, let me know. Man, she just trolls these people. She is like triggering them to the 10th degree, and it is awesome. I mean, she's speaking truth. She's dropping truth bombs, but oh my gosh, these people, it's just crazy. But this is fun. We need more of this.
I look like what?
Like a real big hoe.
Like a real big hoe? You feel like a big man talking like that? You feel like a big man, fatty? Go back home! Go back home! How about the rape trees? Let's talk about the rape trees on the way from Mexico to America. Let's talk about the children who are raped repeatedly by coyotes and cartels and criminals. You're quiet now. Oh, you walk away? Oh, you don't want to talk about that. You don't want to talk about the women and the children that are being killed. If you are here illegally, enjoy your stay. You're getting deported soon. This is not stolen land. It was conquered. Sorry, your people were too weak.
Exactly. Not stolen, it was conquered. Exactly. Drop the mic.
It's a public place. If you do that, that's assault. I don't give a fuck, bitch. You got me fucked up, oh. Look, it's just these nice people here for a better life. Families do belong together. You can all be deported together. No humans.
True.
Actually, borders are a thing, and if you're here illegally, then you're illegal.
You should walk into traffic.
I should walk into traffic.
People are so retarded.
Stop touching me.
Stop running into me.
Ma'am, your arm is very fat and you're running it into me on purpose. Please stop touching me. If you love Mexico so much, please go back. Are you here illegally?
You're a trippin'.
You are?
Yes.
I can't wait until ICE deports you.
Come on.
I'm allowed to walk on the sidewalk, thank you. Take you on a trip. You'll appreciate the steps.
She is brutal.
Please go back. You're probably hungry, girl. I don't want that. You need less. You need less.
I love Mexico. Have you ever been to Cancun?
That's a shithole. The cartels run the country.
We gotta be the slaves now. You can't even get married. You can't even do what we do.
You've got to be slaves. Man, you're free to go home, literally right now.
Yep.
I know you don't love law and order, but we're gonna have it here in America again. Enjoy your stay. It will be very brief from here on out. Your flag is upside down, ma'am.
Donald Trump won, and I am very, very afraid that he might deport my mother-in-law. She entered illegally to the country, and she lives in Street 4, number 47, apartment D, New York. I am very, very concerned. That's right behind the green apartment. Yeah. I have nothing bad happened to her. The gate is always open. You don't have any dogs either.
I don't have any dogs. That is like one of my favorite trolls of all time. It's so hysterical. This is awesome. Reinforcing the wall. Heck yeah! Our military put to good use. Thank you for your service. Some intense grinding. Awesome. Yeah. Now that is great. That brings warmth to my heart. There are still people here that love America and respect our flag. Thank you to you, little man. You're well on your way to becoming a good citizen.
Okay, check this out, people. I'm creating this video to...
This is infuriating. This is heartbreaking. And this needs to change immediately. My gosh, this needs to be flipped. If anything. If the money's going to be spent, spend it on American families that need the help.
To create awareness. Okay.
It's
we
disgusting.
were without working, we are seasonal workers. So we've been out of work for about 4 or 5 months, right? So we went to, we received an assistance from the Department of Families. So they gave me a card with $500, and I am grateful. I am grateful. But what I want to tell you guys is that at the same time that I went, we are a family of 5, and they gave us $500, $100 each. But what gets me is that at the same time, I went with a family from Venezuela, family of 5. I asked them, how much did you get? They gave them $3,500.
It's disgusting.
And this is why most American citizens are really pissed off.
Yeah.
You know, we work hard, we paid our taxes, we contribute to society, and we are second-class citizens.
Third
Once
class,
again,
really.
I am grateful because I am spending my money and food for my home, you know, but we as Americans, we got $500. I guess I had to be an immigrant to get $3,500. And I'm serious, this is the truth. I ain't got no words. That's how we're living. But you know what? Enjoy it, because this is not going to last for a long time.
That's right. The Trump effect is going to kick in, and that man's life is going to get a lot better, along with all Americans across the board, regardless of whether you're red or you're blue. Or maybe you're neither. All right.
Hi, South Carolina just introduced a bill that would make abortions punishable by death. Okay, bye.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
What? Okay, I gotta check that one out, because I don't know. I don't know if she's being hyperbolic or what. And oh my gosh, what are we seeing here? Gosh. What? Why would someone do that to their tongue? But I'm glad to see she's got all the she's got the starter kit complete. The big glasses, the nose ring, and the colored hair. Congrats. But what is going on with that tongue? Oh my gosh.
Start querying your education.
What did you say?
What the f did you just say?
Start one
Yeah,
more step.
let's
Put,
do
you know,
it.
one queer story into your curriculum.
Just slip it right in. Nobody will
You know,
know.
research a little bit so you feel confident in having those conversations, and also feel confident
That you're deceiving the parents and ruining those kids' lives? Yes, be confident in that.
saying, I don't know. And that's a great question. And I'm going to do some research because I'm still learning, and we'll come back to it if you don't know. I think that's really important as educators to do.
Y'all ask me why I always throw down for trans people, why I always support trans people.
Okay.
Because listen up, guys.
What's up?
If trans people are targeted, then we all are.
What?
If the most victimized and the most marginalized and the most vulnerable part of society is targeted, then we all are.
I'm writing this down. This is good stuff.
If you let trans people get targeted, you let trans people disappear, we disappear.
Huh?
Okay? Because the reason that gay people have rights right now is because of trans people, specifically black trans people.
What?
The reason that black people have rights right now is because of black queer people.
What?
Queer people will always be the definite, will always be the first one to be targeted because nobody cares enough.
Right. Because the like back in the day, those trans slaves were just targeted horrendously. What is she talking about? There's this tier of victimhood now, and all blacks have all their rights due to queers and trans people throughout history. Oh my gosh, she's retarded. Okay.
What was it? The government travel thing? They just took away LGBTQIA and it's now LGB. They're erasing trans people, and once you erase trans people, everybody gets erased right after.
Well, look, it's my impression from my understanding is that the LGB, which is the original group back in the day when I was growing up, it came into existence. They don't like all these like freaking crazy trans people. Now, they're not all crazy, but there's definitely a sect of the trans community that they are literally crazy, and they're hostile, they're toxic, they're vicious, mean people that just are ruining it for all the LGBT people that just they just want to be left alone and let them live their lives. They're like really frustrated with how the trans, that part of the trans community is just ruining it for everybody.
You cannot let people just disappear. You have to fight against it. And that's why I care.
Yeah.
Shut this entire city down!
Yeah! Yeah!
Because what they will try to do, they will try
oh
to
my
separate
gosh.
us. They will kick the trans people off the bus. They're kicking the indigenous people off the bus.
You are an ugly
They're
woman.
kicking our intersex community off the bus.
Except that you're a
our
man.
Our Two-Sphere Plus family, they're kicking them off the bus. They just want a membership LGBT bus. Well, guess what, babe? That LGBT bus, it's not going to have any gas. It won't have any tires. Y'all not going any far.
Not going very far. Yeah, not going very far at all.
Because we are a community.
Yes.
That is made and has been woven with the fire and the spirit of revolution.
Yeah.
Revolution.
Yeah.
Revolution.
Yeah. Yeah, go trans.
So the people that are not here with us, we will take note. It's not that cold.
The age of men is over. The time of the woman has come.
Y'all, I'm tired.
Oh,
7 in the morning at the physical therapy office, misgendered by someone who I've told my pronouns to. And I said, just to let you know, my pronouns are they, them. And they went, oh, yeah, that's right.
Because we don't care.
Yeah, that's right. And then I had to explain
why
too many times to my physical therapist.
Oh, gosh.
That I didn't want to do an exercise where I had to crunch my...
That is correct. You does not look like you do many exercises ever.
face into my boobs, because that gives me
boobs?
gender dysphoria.
Honestly, don't know what to do, but like there was like a really bad experience. Basically, I was just getting a drink at the bar and they called people. And my ladies, after they were done making the drink, I was like, some people don't refer to themselves as ladies, but it's okay that you didn't know. And in a gay
Gonna
bar,
have to
so
have
you
my
should feel
mug out
safe.
the whole time
So
here.
bad turned it around. They got so mad at me, and they took the drink away from my wife, and I hit the bar, like, because he was like, "Are you serious? You're doing the same thing to me. How?" And then they kicked us out. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Like, how am I supposed to feel? This was the first time that I've, like, told somebody I felt brave enough to tell somebody my identity. And I just wanted to let him know, and I told him it's okay that you didn't know. He was still mad at me for being myself, and for my wife being themselves.
Oh, my life is over.
We were kicked out so fast. And I tried talking to the other person. He came over and was like, "What's going on?" It was another straight white man. When I told him he's just not respecting our identity and I don't understand why. And he was like, "You know what, just leave." And I got kicked out of a bar. Technically supposed to be a queer bar, but it's just gay white men.
Okay, that's what it... Is this like the most horrible thing that's ever happened to this lady? Or maybe it's a guy. I don't even know. She looks like a woman, but you never know in these cases. My goodness.
Yes. Oh my god, it was supposed to be a positive experience. I felt so embarrassed.
You're gonna have a really rough life, my dear.
I know.
If you totally break down from getting kicked out.
I'm like, imagine if I didn't accept you for just being gay. Dude, like, are you serious? And he's told me, "I'm being a gentleman calling you a lady. That's not something bad." Like, I'm just sharing that part, and I just wanted you to be like, "Okay, sorry."
What would you like?
What would you like to hear?
Okay, that guy in the rubbing her back, he's really giving me some creepy vibes.
And like, it's not like we even talk a lot. It felt like a dad, like, yelling at you. Oh my god.
Like, button your shirt up, dude. Nobody walks
sorry.
around
Yeah.
with their shirt like that.
I'm gonna have some water, and I'm okay. It's just...
One more thing that I wanted to add is that he yelled at my wife and told them that he sees us as ladies, and so he will always refer to us as ladies. Bye.
So are you a guy? Wait, I'm so totally confused. I have no idea what's going on here. But she's like, I think this she's off her meds. She needs to get back on her meds. whatever it is, I don't know.
And at
Doesn't
the end
matter.
of the day, transphobia within the community is so disgusting.
So you just think everyone should have food and shelter? Yes. Yes, I f***ing do. And I am tired of people trying to convince me that that's ridiculous. Okay? I am tired of existing in a world where there are dumpsters full of edible food because someone didn't exchange the imaginary shiny rocks for it.
That is actually, I think, a very valid point. Because that is completely true. So let's see what else she has.
Okay? Every single one of our problems can be traced back to capitalism and some asshole who wanted to make more money by doing...
No, that's not true. Because capitalism is what drives this country. It's what makes us great. And quite frankly, my dear, capitalism is how you bought your clothes and the house you're in or apartment or whatever, the lip ring you have. I mean, like everything that you do and own is based on capitalism. So don't knock it too much. We all need it. At least right now.
Oh my God! We have enough! We're just not giving it to people. We will do everything but just give people homes and food. You know how much more productive people would be if they weren't spending every minute of their waking lives worrying about how they're going to survive? If you need the threat of starvation and homelessness to contribute to anything, that's a f***ing you problem, okay? Get out of my comment section.
Shop at Costco. Shop at Costco. Shop.
Sharpton looks like has no idea what's going on. Look at that face. He's like, what the hell am I doing here? What are we doing? Like, if this small little gathering showed up at Costco and I was shopping at Costco, I would immediately just leave my cart and go home, because this is ridiculous and he should be ashamed of himself. I know he's trying to support Costco's because they're still in the DEI loving group, but that's going to change. It's inevitable at this point. But this is ridiculous. Come on, Sharpton. What a grifter. It's time for Dave's Detox. You get that doorstop. You get it. It's my cheesy poop. Nice. Very monochromatic in that room. Aw. It's like, what's up with the... I can't get my stick in. Oh, why would you give an onion to a cat? Huh? He's like, I know nothing. Seriously? I see nothing. Oops.
Look at that little fat butt. Oh, sorry.
That's funny. I really wanted to see something. Yes.
Stop!
Uh-oh. He's like, what? Aww. Nice. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed the detox. I know I did. And I also hope you enjoyed the episode. And if you did, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, slapping that bell around so you know whenever I put up another video. And until the next video, stay safe, know that you are loved and appreciated, and we'll catch you later. Have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.